sitting on one side of the room, then I heard a noise, so I got under the sheets. And then I heard another noise, and then when I looked back, the chair was on the other side of the room.
Today, we're going to use After Effects, Photoshop, and Premiere to create this wide shot of this scientist character walking in through this bedroom, and I'm going to walk through the steps. So here's the original shot as it was recorded on the shoot day. I actually just shot this in my living room, and we've got a number of problems. We've got a kitchen counter over here that's in the way, monitors, and got a light over here intentionally in the shot. Over here, we're going to extend this wall, distress this wall. We're going to replace this whole wall with distressed brick and make this look like it's an old haunted house that a robot is in. So here we go. We shot it like this. So step one, mask off the areas that we're going to replace. This is the only part of the video that we're actually interested in keeping. But we've got to restore some of that because my head's cut off right here. So in order to do that, I created a mask of my head and tracked that walking in. But I also have to fix the fact that the kitchen counter is still a problem. So in Photoshop, I created this little floor patch. And once that's laid down under my scientist's mask, and we've effectively gotten rid of that kitchen counter. Now let's fix this little problem over here where we need a wall extension. There we go right there. But let's add some texture to that, which I just showed you I painted. We have that on multiply mode. Next up, we can add the wall, our main focal point, which was painted in Photoshop, straight on, and then use the transform controls to put it in perspective to match this shot. And when I turn back on the foreground layers of what was masked out along with the floor patch, now we've gotten this far with the shot. All right, looking good so far, but it's not very realistic. So let's add some shadows to that. Better. Now let's add a window to that. Let's put green behind it for now, but we're gonna replace that later with animation of the moon. All right, now we've gotten this far. Looking good. I wanna put some scary tree branches back there behind the robot. I added a wiggle effect to that so that they move ever so slightly, so subtle, I don't even notice it. And so that is the current state of the shot, but I'm not happy. I want to push it further. Like Todd McFarlane always says, you gotta try to push it further. Basically what I did from here, I took a still of this right about here, brought that into Photoshop, and then started doing some painting to get it to this point of what I want it to look like. I've added some haze that I painted in, a dresser, a toy truck, some curtains, some haze coming through the window, and this reflection on the floor. Several layers of haze, this hard light. And then I went and added some blur to duplicates of that to get a nice soft one. I'm going with purplish blue, which is kind of surreal. This is more of a fantasy world, so I think that adding the purple element to it makes it more fun. So really, we're just gonna bring these separate layers and add these to the shot. All right, bringing in our new shot. I'm also going to import our moon shot. Let's add that first. Okay, here we've got my layers. Drag those new guys down. I'm gonna put that under my head and body mask layers. Now we've got that right there. Bang, there we go. Now let's look at the state of the shot.
What is all the commotion in here? You're supposed to be going to bed now. I told you to hit the sheets 30 minutes ago. That means bedtime.
Dad, I think that this house
What?
might be haunted. Like seriously, haunted.
Robot, look. In addition to being your father, I'm also a scientist. And as a scientist, you can trust me here.
Great. Okay. I think that was it.